Presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren released a plan this week taking aim at communication on social media and holding big tech companies accountable. The Democrat senator's plan also threatens to impose criminal penalties on those whose content is deemed false. One America's Jen Pellegrino spoke with a media strategist to learn more.
In a message this week that sparked backlash on the very platform she is trying to censor, Elizabeth Warren announced her intent to monitor, fact-check, and even criminalize the online spread of false information. The Twitter community reacted, many alarmed by the senator's dystopian idea that endangers their First Amendment rights. Sarah Sellup, media strategist and founder of public affairs agency 917 Strategies, weighed in on Warren's disinformation declaration.
Bottom line, it's Orwellian. I don't know how she thinks that she can get away with proposing something that would be eradicated at the first level of the Supreme Court. It's against free speech. Anyone who knows social media knows that all of it's against conservatives. And who's to say what censorship really is? Are we going to ask unelected bureaucrats to pick what consumers can actually see and not see?
Sellup highlighted the mainstream media's favoritism towards the left and the cancel culture that is quick to silence those with opposing views.
Justin Trudeau, Ralph Northam, it came to light that they were doing blackface how many years ago? And it was in the media for 5 minutes and, we all forgot about it. But if Trump were to come out and say, oh, I put that I was Asian American on his UPenn forms, he'd be canceled in a minute, have to turn back his degrees, everything like that. It would be all over the media. But why are we supposed to forget about Elizabeth Warren?
How do you think this affects younger voters?
I think that with Elizabeth Warren proposing this, she's thinking all of the Gen Zers, all of the millennials would adopt it like that. But we love our social media. We love using it to display what we're thinking, show what we want to, have this online persona. But by putting all of these restrictions on what we can see, what we can do, everyone will feel claustrophobic or like they have to be following the same exact mold. Where's our identity? Social media is everything now.
From content being flagged to users being locked out of their accounts, what are the limits when it comes to filtering online communication? Sellup believes social media censoring could lead to a slippery slope, posing a danger to the public by hindering media outlets and increasing media bias in an already skewed landscape.
Imagine if the government had complete control over every little thing that was going on Twitter. So by this idea, you'd have to submit your tweet for review. How long will it take for someone to review your tweet and say it's okay to post? If the media outlets are held to this same standard across the board, how can we use Twitter to share breaking news or any news story?
Warren says, quote, I will push for new laws that impose tough civil and criminal penalties for knowingly disseminating this kind of information. No word, however, on whether this applies to Warren's own disinformation. From Washington, Jen Pellegrino, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.